JC, your host on the Blk Podcast, episode number 3.
With your boy JR.
Hey. Here I'm gonna be talking about mostly just my photography. We are here at the Ink at the Bay 2024. Now it's my son's first time coming to Ink at the Bay, and also checking out cars and people getting tattoos. So, what would you say was your experience right now watching people getting tatted?
Crazy, because they would get in like random places.
Yeah, yeah, they get it in random places that, you know, under the armpit, on the ribs, on the face, on the neck, and behind the ear, on their legs, their calves, their knees, behind their knees. So sensitive spots. We just seen some people right now getting tatted up. Now, I go to a lot of these events because I like taking pictures. I've always had that passion of capturing those moments in time to be able to revisit those moments later on in the future. I like to take video. I do a lot of video work, photography, videography, music videos, weddings, quinceañeras, bautizos, private events, any type of event you may need, I am your guy. Make sure to tap in if you need any of my services. Also, I like taking pictures of the cars. I like a lot of the classics, a lot of the lowriders. I have a lot of friends that have a lot of classics, have some lowriders, sports cars as well, so they are pretty nice. As we are here, we are just patrolling, taking a little stroll, recording this podcast as we are here. I thought about why not? Let's just record it. Might as well. Brought my son today. Got my helper helping me out with the camera. Here, help me out. You know. But yeah, checking out the artists. We went, tried out some drink. It was actually pretty good. At first, I was like, nah, don't get it. But then we ended up getting it and turned out pretty fire. I'll probably go get something to eat, and then we might head out, do one last stroll, and that would be it for today. Now, we are here just walking around the rodeo at the Salinas Sports Complex. It is empty, so everybody's down there, and we are actually up here. Yeah, it's pretty nice when it's emptied out. Now, any questions you guys may have for me, like going into photos or video work, feel free to DM me, send me a message for any information, any questions you may have. Now, what questions would you think you would ask me if you were to be my client? If you were to ask me for a video or a photo session?
I would ask, what's your best prices?
What's my best prices, right? That's a good question. I do get a few messages from different people that ask me like, hey, how much do you charge? You know, and to be honest, it kind of all depends on the person's budget and also what they are looking for, depending if it's an event or if they just want something simple from video work or a music video. You know, when we're doing music videos, the production and what goes behind it, it's not just about going out and shooting a video. You do have to plan it out. So gear-wise, you know, if I were to say, hey, I only have $100, what can you do with that? You know, it's you only have, let's say, that $100. When we're going out there, I'm spending time on gear, right? My experience that I've learned over years. Also editing, I don't charge for behind the scenes editing, which is at home. I edit for hours on the computer, so I don't charge that. I usually just charge for me going out and shoot for the amount of hours. So I charge kind of by the hour. I do charge $200 the hour, depending if it's photography or video work. But some people, as soon as I say that, they kind of like, oh no, he's too expensive, you know? But I've asked around, and if you hit up different photographers, they will be a little more expensive. And maybe some might be a little cheaper, but the work ain't gonna be that great. So you're gonna pick quality over quantity, you know, at the same time. I'd say that would be going towards that question. It depends on everybody's budget, you know. You as my son, what do you see in me always out here doing this? Well, how do you feel about that?
Well, it's like mostly all day you're gone, putting in the effort that you're doing. It's probably hard for you because all the stuff you take care of. You gotta be focused on this, you can't take a break.
He's probably just saying this right now because he saw me yesterday. I was at a quinceañera and I was running up and down. I had to be doing everything, getting the angles, getting the shots, having to do video and photo at the same time. And I'm a one-man team, so I don't have somebody else to back me up as I'm doing film or as I'm doing photos, right? I have to be doing either or both at the same time. So I usually have my straps on with my double camera, and on the other one I have my gimbal with my Sony A7 III doing all of the recording, and with my 7A IV I am actually doing all of the photos with the flash. So it kind of varies 50-50, and I mostly all the time I execute and getting my clients what they want. Capturing those special moments when they're giving a gift or cutting the cake or doing the baile or the dances. And that goes also into music videos and a lot of stuff. So capturing those moments, certain things, gestures, behind the scenes. So there's a lot. But yeah, you see, I'll be doing a lot, right? I'll be gone most of the time, but what do you think I'll be doing, hustling all this time for? Yeah, for you, your sister, your little brother, your mom. And mostly everybody knows, you know, we do this for our kids, but we do have to provide work to pay them bills because those bills don't pay themselves, you know? And we always just try to do this for our best to give our children. Well, personally, me, I try to do the best I can to be the father that I don't have and teach my son how to grow up to be a better man than I am as well. And he has his dad here to support him. I want him to know that. Never feel that I'm not here for him. Everything I do is for them. So I'm trying to leave this where there's gonna be a future for them to keep guiding them. Hey, in the future, hey, my dad was always, you know, outgoing, doing videos, doing photography, doing music. And yeah, we are here, Ink at the Bay 2024. Now, I come to a lot of these events to take photos, to take videos. That is my passion. That is what I love to do. Now, we're gonna go ahead, hit back into the show, maybe get something to eat or something else to drink, so I'm getting thirsty again. We just took a little break. But yeah, I'm here doing my thing, doing photography. You know, my journey don't stop. I am gonna continue to do this full time till I reach all my goals and dreams. All right, son, never stop chasing your dreams, your goals, whatever you have in mind. You wanna be that veterinarian? You better get to it, all right? Now you can go ahead and ask me any question, you know, that you feel.
What made you want to start having your own podcast?
Well, as you may know, son, I like to do a lot of stuff. I do photography, you know, I do videos, you know, I do graphics, you know, all my logos and all my stuff. Do music. We do, yes, sir. Oh, yeah, hey, there you go, sir. And yeah, oh, we got the Piata Pocket Osmo too. That's pretty cool. What made me start the podcast? What made me start my podcast? Well, even like that, interacting with people. They see me with gear. I interact with more photographers. I really like doing that. But starting my podcast, I would like to talk about how I started my photography with people. how I started doing videos, how I started doing music when I was younger, my graphics. You know, a lot of people can relate to that. A lot of different artists around. I could probably help share some knowledge to people that may not have that knowledge yet. Like when I started up, I didn't have the knowledge that I have now to start recording, to do all that stuff. So I can kind of share some of that information to kind of help out more people that needed that help, or like, oh, what kind of camera you have? You know, like that guy's like, oh, I have the Osmo 2, and I'm like, oh, this got the Osmo 3, and you know about gear, stuff like that. You get to communicate with more people. It's like here at this event, you see a lot of people, and it gets pretty popular. You know, go through the back. So it gets pretty nice. A lot of people come out, and me, I like to talk. You know, so you already know, son. I'm outgoing. But yeah, I wanted to start my podcast so I can share everything that I've learned since I was younger from doing music. Then it got me into doing graphics, and then it got me into doing photos, taking pictures of myself, doing videos, doing my own music videos for myself. So that was kind of hard, but I kind of learned over the years how to record. Even like right now, look, we got this and I'm recording. You know, technology has gotten so far. We're able to record ourselves. Now I'm mic'd up. It makes it much easier to be a content creator, how they call it nowadays. But I just like being myself. That's what a lot of people kind of try to fake it behind the camera. But everybody that knows me, this is the way I am. Let's go this way, son. This is the way I am, you know. My son knows, yeah, sometimes some people may seem different behind closed doors. I'm not a perfect father neither, you know, but I try my best to be the best for my kids. Yeah, I discipline because I don't want my kids to go astray and go down the wrong path, you know what I mean? So coming out, taking them out to events like this is pretty nice. He gets to experience, gets to see different, you know, different people, and it's pretty cool, right? What do you think? Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty nice. And now as we walk around inside here, people getting tatted up. Want to go ahead. Gonna go ask me another question.
What's your personal best camera that you use when you're doing videography or photography?
Out of the 3 cameras that I have my Sony a7 IV, I have my Sony a7 III, and I also still have my Canon T-Rebel 6 that I started with. That one I kind of don't use it no more. I kind of mostly use this Sony. I use my Sony a7 III, and when I'm out right now, I just got this new gear, and I usually like using this one right now. Pretty hot with the Osmo Pocket 3. But my go-to for sure is my Sony a7 III with my 24-70 Sigma lens. That one has helped me out a lot doing videos, doing photos, and a lot of the events. I take that one with my gimbal and I record a lot of videos. And that's the one that I usually use for most of my things, so it's pretty good. We got here, been about here for about 2-3 hours. Just bought my baby Sammy his shirt. Little Chucky. This is my little one. So it was a good turnout. Doing the last stroll, checking out the spots, the cars. Then we will be heading out shortly. I am tired, so can't wait to get home and get some rest. But yeah, this was on the Blk Podcast. Stay tuned for episode number 4. You heard that, guys? He said he's a bad boy. He's a ride or die. Bad boys for life. Now that occurs with us today here. We're gonna go ahead and head out. That calls it 4th day for us. And Vision Photography. We
Our
are
first judge.
out.